I'm never gonna lose you now. I'm gonna lose you anyhow. We're gonna do Elliot Smith, Waltz number 2 off his album XO. I did a lesson of a simple arrangement on Between the Bars, and people seem to be watching that, so I thought I'd do a simple arrangement of this song, Waltz number 2, which I think is a terrible name for this song because who wants to listen to a waltz? But that does bring up a good point. It's called Waltz number 2 because it has a waltz feel. But I wouldn't get too hung up about the rhythm. Some people get really OCD about matching the exact rhythm of the recording, but this is just an arrangement, and the recording also is tuned down a half step, so we're just going to play it in standard tuning. And I would just say about the rhythm, just it has a 1 2 3 1 2 3 feel. Another way to think of it is papa. It has a papa rhythm. Okay, and what I was playing to you was kind of the what is this introduction, and also it serves as the chorus, and it also serves as the outro. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. And part of this easy arrangement is going to rely on the fact that strings 4, 3, and 2, when they're played in the open position, make a G chord. Okay, so we're going to rely on that because this song is in G, and that's going to make playing it a lot easier. So on the introduction, we're going to just be fretting mostly with our left hand the strings, mostly 5 and 4, but a little bit of 6. But 6 is mostly going to not even play into this. So mostly we're going to be fretting on the top 5, 4, and okay. So the intro starts in E minor. And that's just your regular old E minor, 2 fingers on the 5th and 4th strings at the 2nd fret. Okay, that's a simplified version that I'm going to show you. And in the recording, and the melody is played, and you can kind of get the melody out of these chord shapes if you play arpeggios. That's kind of what we're going to do for the intro. It starts with the E minor, regular E minor. Then it goes to G, but we're just going to play it on the strings 5 and 6. Then it skips to a C. Again, we're just playing strings 5 and 4 now. Then we're going to do a B over G. C to B twice, and then we go to D, and ends on the G. G, C, B over G, C, B over G, D. That's a simplified way to get the melody notes in there. And even if you strum it, we spent a little time on that, but it's going to be the chorus and the outro, so that's a big part of the song. First the mic and a half cigarette, singing Kathy's Clown. So the chords there are E minor to G, C, A, D. Now if you want to play an A7 on the A, you can do that too. It's a relatively simple chord. And that's going to get your open G in there. But moving on. That's the first phrase, I will call that chord progression. That's the first phrase. And then there's a second phrase. That begins with A minor. That's the man she's married to now. E minor. This is where you're going to play a jazz chord. That's the girl that he takes around town. Alright, so I'll show you those chords, but the first chord is A minor. It kind of stays on that for a few beats. Then goes the E minor. Then, to play the jazz chord, F sharp minor 7, just take your two fingers from the E minor and drop them to the 4th and the 3rd strings. And then take your pointer finger and place it on the 6th string, 2nd fret. The 5th string is going to be muted by your fingers. And then you just play the top 4 strings. And that's F minor 7. It's used a lot in jazz. This form, it's a movable form. You can move it, make an A if you're on the 5th fret. But we're playing it on the 2nd fret. And then we're going to go to B7. Okay, just like the one that you learned, except we're not even going to bother with the pink E or the high E string. We're just going to play these 3 fingers. So that would be go like this. Married to now, that's the girl that he takes around town. It's the second phrase. So all together, it would sound like this. That repeats. That whole section repeats another time. That's where he's saying, like, she appears to be composed, and I suppose she is. And then ends with the words China doll. All right, and then we're going to go to the chorus, and the great news is we already learned that when we learned the introduction. The chorus is just the same sequence we learned for the introduction. We're going to play it in the same way. I'm never gonna know you now. I'm gonna love you anyhow. And then it repeats. repeats. I think there's a guitar solo there. You can just strum that, or you can, just omit it, or you can do the arpeggio thing, whatever works for you. But don't be afraid if you just want to go right into the next verse. That's fine. The verse that follows is exactly the same as the verse that we covered earlier. Same sequence of chords. So now there is a bridge. We're coming out of that section. I'm never gonna know. The verse happens the second time, and then the chorus happens the second time, and then we come to the bridge. And we can transition into the bridge just with a G chord. To A minor. The bridge is great on this. That's where he's saying, I'm tired. I'm here today. A minor. And expected to stay on and on. So it's A minor. I'm here today. C to stay. G, D, E minor. After that little part, and he said, I'm tired. I'm tired. That's a C major 7. Just play it on strings 4 and 5, and just leave your index finger off the fretboard. I'm tired. So again, all together, that would be, I'm here today, expected to stay on and on and on. You can sing up high there if you want. Tired. I'm tired. Verse 3 kind of goes into an extended chorus, and that kind of just repeats until the end of the song. And that's just like the intro. I'm never gonna know you now. I'm gonna love you anyhow. Alright, and that just kind of repeats, and then even after he stops singing, they play the chords a few times, and that's the end of the song. So that's your easy arrangement of Waltz number 2, and it relies a lot on this open G chord that is in the tuning of the guitar, and that's part of why this song, can be played easily. It's got a lot of chords, but most of them are revolving around the G chord. So, thanks for watching, and have a great day.